for female-only spaces. Sal, as some of you will be aware, is the founder and CEO of Giggle, a social network and social media platform for women and girls. Prior to Giggle, Sal pursued her dream of screenwriting in Hollywood, but retired after almost 10 years due to sexual harassment and sexual assault. Sal has a daughter. Thank you, Sal.
Thank you. So I'm not specifically talking about the need for female spaces today because I was sort of just angry. So I decided to do another open letter to Shannon Fentiman, like I read out last time. Just a bit of a warning, there's some colourful language in it because I am reading out an email I received this week from a man. Okay, so the last time I was here, I read an open letter to Shannon Fentiman, which led to her blocking my email. So I'm going to try again. Oh, sorry, is that better? Closer?
Yes.
Yeah?
A little bit for you, maybe?
Is that better? Okay. So the last time I was here, I read an open letter to Shannon Fentiman, which led to her blocking my email. So I'm going to try again. Dear Miss Fentiman, you are the Minister for Women and I need some guidance from you in that role. On Thursday, I received this email and I'm quoting, "I hope all the TERFs on your app die a horrible and painful death, and the CEO especially. Go fuck yourself, slit your throat and arms and bleed out like the fucking pig you are, you miserable piece of shit. Absolute waste of air. Please be useful and fertilize some flowers with your corpse so I can give to some beautiful trans women who are more of a woman than any TERF ever will be. You absolute fucking horrible piece of shit. You are not a woman and not human. You and your hateful little group deserve death. Science, history, and sociology denying bigots is what you are. I cannot express how much hatred I have for you. I hope this email will suffice. Fuck you, get your shit together. Julia," who fucking hates your guts. Shannon, what should I do? What is your advice in this situation as the Minister for Women? See, I have a problem because the last time I wrote to you with my concerns regarding gender ideology, you responded to me. Oh, sorry. Is that better? Is that better?
Yeah, better.
See, I have a problem because the last time I wrote to you with my concerns regarding gender ideology, you responded to me and every other woman who wrote to you that there is no proof that trans women, quote unquote, as what we're referring to as men, cause any harm to women. Actually, you said cis women, but I'm not going to dignify that. And then you blocked my email, so I couldn't respond. No harm to women. Men don't cause harm to women. I have to ask at this point, what harm are you looking for? Dead bodies? Hordes of rape victims? Hundreds of thousands of women too scared to say that a woman is an adult human female out of fear of losing her job? Queensland business women being blocked by the Minister for Women while receiving death threats from men and having to pretend she's not fearful for her own safety? What evidence of harm are you looking for? What is harm to you? I shared this email on Twitter and many people have told me to go to the police with it. I'm not going to do that as it's an email from a male, and we all know it's a male who calls himself Julia, who lives thousands of kilometres from me. I know better than to waste the time of the Queensland Public Service officers who have no authority to do anything and have immediate concerns to deal with, such as domestic violence. Instead, I'm going to tell you, the Queensland Minister for Women and the Minister for Domestic and Family Violence, what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight any law that says men can go into female spaces if they want to, all the way to the High Court of Australia if I have to. I will change the law. I'm going to prove that gender ideology is incompatible with free society, that it is unconstitutional. I'm going to prove beyond reasonable doubt that it would have been easier for you to meet with me and all of the amazing women fighting against self-ID laws in private so we could discuss these issues and stop this bill before it became law. That's what I'm going to do, with or without your help. But there's still time, and we would happily meet with you in a professional, respectful, civil, and safe manner. I welcome it. While you might find this email confrontational enough to block me once again, may I remind you that I have not threatened to use your corpse to fertilize flowers to give to a man, and I never would. But that's what happened to me in the name of gender ideology, which is what is behind self-ID laws. Getting a death threat via email is one thing, a bad thing, but what do we do when we find ourselves in female spaces with violent men who welcome self-ID laws as the loophole to gain access to women and girls? Is that harm? I live in fear that my daughter will find herself in a female space with a man like Julia. That's harm enough for me, and I refuse to wait for more. I anticipate your response in your capacity as the Minister for Women. Sal.